Michael Owen, I don't support wrong things. I'm not an Arsenal fan, but they cheated them. Arsenal outrage explodes as Michael Owen speaks out as calls grow for FIFA action after Michael Oliver and VAR deny Arsenal a clear penalty at Nottingham Forest. Arsenal's goalless draw with Nottingham Forest has ignited one of the fiercest refereeing debates of the Premier League season. A controversial handball decision involving Owen I, referee Michael Oliver, and VAR has left Arsenal fans furious and football pundits divided. Former England striker Michael Owen has publicly criticized the decision, insisting that wrong calls must be called out regardless of club allegiance. While some reports and fan-led campaigns claim FIFA involvement, officials have not confirmed any formal investigation or ban. This article examines the incident, the reaction, the wider VAR crisis, and why trust in officiating continues to erode. A match that refused to fade away. Some matches finish quietly. Others echo for weeks. Arsenal's goalless draw with Nottingham Forest at the City Ground was meant to be routine, another obstacle on the road toward a Premier League title challenge. Instead, it became one of the most debated fixtures of the season, not because of tactics or goals, but because of officiating. By the final whistle, the scoreline told one story. The reaction told another. What followed was not just disappointment, it was outrage. Why this match mattered so much. Arsenal arrived in Nottingham knowing exactly what was at stake. Victory would have extended their lead at the top of the Premier League, increased pressure on Manchester City, strengthened belief inside Mikel Arteta's squad, sent a statement across English football. Nottingham Forest, battling their own issues, defended deep, disrupted rhythm, and leaned heavily on physicality. Arsenal dominated possession. They probed, they pushed, and then came the moment that would define the night. The incident that changed everything. Midway through the match, Arsenal surged forward once more. Inside the Forest penalty area, chaos unfolded. Owen I and Elliot Anderson attempted to deal with danger under pressure from Gabriel Jesus. The ball ricocheted, bounced awkwardly, and appeared to strike Ina's arm. From multiple broadcast angles, Arsenal players immediately appealed. The crowd reacted, the bench reacted, millions watching at home reacted. Referee Michael Oliver waved play on. No penalty. VAR review. Technology without justice? VAR officials Darren England and Cyan Massey Ellis reviewed the incident. This was precisely the type of situation VAR was designed for. Multiple replays, slow-motion analysis, objective review. After deliberation, VAR confirmed the on-field decision. No penalty. The Premier League Match Center later released an explanation stating that the ball was deemed to have come off Ina's shoulder first and that his arm was in a natural position. For Arsenal supporters, that explanation only deepened the anger. Natural position and the collapse of trust. Few phrases inflame football fans more than natural position. Across social media, supporters compared the decision to penalties given for similar incidents in other matches, handball calls overturned elsewhere, inconsistencies across the league. The frustration was not only about this match, it was about patterns. Michael Oliver under the spotlight. Michael Oliver is one of the Premier League's most experienced referees, but experience does not shield officials from scrutiny. Critics argue that his immediate dismissal of appeals influenced VAR. VAR rarely overturns high-profile referees. Accountability remains limited. It is important to state clearly, there is no publicly confirmed FIFA ban or official disciplinary ruling against Michael Oliver at this time. However, fans, pundits, and online voices continue to claim that refereeing performances, including this one, should be investigated more thoroughly. Michael Owen breaks ranks. Former England striker and current pundit Michael Owen added significant weight to the debate.
Owen, speaking publicly, made his position clear. "I'm not an Arsenal fan, but I can't support wrong things." He openly criticized the decision, arguing that Arsenal were denied a clear penalty. VAR failed to correct an obvious issue. Football suffers when mistakes are defended instead of corrected. Owen also stated that while he personally wants Manchester City to win the league, fairness must come before rivalry. His comments resonated because they came without club bias. Fans believe a pattern exists. Among Arsenal supporters, the outrage extended beyond one decision. Many fans claim they have always noticed Michael Oliver officiating Arsenal matches controversially. These are opinions and perceptions, not verified evidence, but perceptions matter in sport. Online discussions highlight past controversial calls involving Arsenal, a feeling of repeated disadvantage, a growing belief that certain referees escape scrutiny. Again, it must be stressed, these are claims, beliefs, and fan-led narratives, not confirmed findings. Reports and FIFA mentions. Following the match, online platforms exploded with talk of FIFA intervention, investigations, referee bans. Some blogs and fan outlets reported that Michael Oliver was under FIFA investigation. At present, no official FIFA statement confirms an investigation or ban. No governing body has publicly announced disciplinary action. What has happened is this: calls for investigation are growing, demands for transparency are increasing, pressure on refereeing authorities is intensifying. Why fans are calling for FIFA action? Supporters argue that domestic accountability is insufficient. PGMOL lacks transparency. VAR explanations feel inconsistent. As confidence erodes locally, fans increasingly look upward to FIFA, not because of proven wrongdoing, but because trust has collapsed. This is a crisis of confidence, not a proof of corruption. VAR, a system that protects itself. VAR was introduced to reduce controversy. Instead, critics argue, it has shifted blame, rejected original decisions, reduced referee accountability. The Arsenal Forest incident has become a case study in what fans believe is wrong with modern officiating. Impact on Arsenal's title push. Arsenal remain top, but football is psychological. Moments like this drain momentum, shape narratives, influence belief. Champions overcome adversity, but many argue they should not have to overcome officiating errors. Media reaction and divided opinions. While many analysts supported Arsenal's grievance, others defended the decision based on the written handball law. This division highlights the core issue. If experts cannot agree, how can fans trust the system? A bigger problem than one penalty. This controversy is not just about Arsenal. It reflects a league-wide trust issue, growing hostility toward referees, a system struggling for credibility. Football thrives on passion, but passion turns toxic when fans feel justice is absent. What needs to change? Calls are growing for public referee explanations, independent reviews, clearer VAR thresholds, greater accountability. Whether these calls will lead to reform remains to be seen. A point gained, trust lost. Arsenal left the City ground with 1 point, but the Premier League left with a far bigger issue. Michael Owen spoke out not as a fan, but as a football voice demanding fairness. Fans continue to believe Arsenal were denied a clear penalty. Reports and online voices continue to call for investigations, and until transparency replaces defensiveness, controversies like this will continue to overshadow the game. Football deserves better.